outdoors. So nice, so nice. Let's check out my flowers. Frick! Well, guys, looks like my flowers are not growing. But that's okay, because we don't need them. Today, I just wanted to tell you guys, well, not only I just want to tell you guys, but I'm actually going to change the name. Instead of saying Blood Dragon, I'm going to be saying Bass Kickers from now on, because that's the name that my cousin Madison and I came up with, because we love to fish and we love the outdoors and stuff. So on this channel, I haven't mentioned this before, but we will be doing fishing, hunting, survival, and reviews, like maybe reviews of airsoft guns. So yeah, let's get started. Alright, so what I'm going to be showing you today is how to tie a drop shot rig. What you're going to need is, I think this is a 3/0 octopus hook. It looks a lot smaller than what you see. But yeah, so you're going to need that. You're going to need a bullet weight. I'm still trying to find mine, but you're going to need a bullet weight or some kind of weight. I would rather use a tungsten weight, but I don't have any right now. So you're going to need that too. And then that's it. Oh wait, one more thing. You're going to be needing some kind of worm that's like this and has a little tail. So I think that's it. You might need some pliers, but I don't need them. So let's get started. Alright, before we start, one thing I forgot to mention is you're going to need a little piece of foam that I just cut from this PVC protector. Not connector, protector. So, yeah. Alright, so I found my bullet weight. Now what we're going to do is you're going to take your line. Let me get that quick. You're going to take the line that's already on your reel. As you can, I don't know if you can see the line or not, but as you can see, I have some line. Well, maybe. Yeah, you can see it. But what you're going to do is you're going to take your hook, and you're just going to simply thread your line through the front end of the hook. So then you're going to have about 10 inches of line, 10 or so inches of line, and then what you're going to do is you're going to take your tag end of the line, and you're just going to simply thread it through the opposite way that you came in, which is the back end. Thread it through the back end of the hook, I guess. And then what you're going to be left with is a little loop, and the tag end and the main end by each other. So now what you're going to do is make sure that you don't have your line twisted or anything, because otherwise that increases the risk of you losing 15-pound bass or so. What you're going to do is you're just simply going to tie an overhand knot. Oops. Don't stitch it down yet, like I just did, because I forgot not to. What you're going to do now, make sure you keep your finger in there so you don't cinch it down prematurely. What you're going to do now is you're going to take your loop, and you're just going to take your hook, and you're going to put it over the front end, put your loop over the front end of it. And then you're just going to simply cinch it down. cinch it down as tight as you can. Alright, so now you should be just left with your hook in the middle of the line. You should have your tag end on this side and your main line on this side. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our bullet weight, or whatever weight you have. I wouldn't recommend using your what's it called? These kinds of weights. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I wouldn't recommend using those. Because they will slip off. So what you're going to do with your weight is you're just going to simply tie an overhand knot. Simple little overhand knot, that's all. And then another one. And you can add more or less weight to this. I'm not going to add more weight to this because I don't need it. I also have a different one for pike and muskie fishing. So yeah, that's all you need to do. Now once you're done with that, it should look like that. Alright, so now what you're going to do is you're going to take your little piece of foam and your hook, and then what you're going to do is you're just going to simply, like you're putting a piece of bait on, a little chunk of bait on, but this, instead of just leaving it sit up here, you're going to push it up until it sits pretty much just like this on the hook. So yeah, and then that's all you gotta do to rig it. Well, not rig it, but where's my worm? Okay, here it is. Alright, so now you're gonna take your worm and then your hook. I'm gonna move that little bobber type thing out of the way. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna touch the tip of your worm to the back of, or to the shaft right here. You're gonna touch it to this. Focus. Alright, so touch it to there, and then simply put it on. And there we go. That's all you gotta do. And then just, if you don't want to, you can take your if you don't want it on, you can take your piece of your little foam float off. And then, yeah, that's it. So now I'm going to show you guys what you're going to do to cast it and retrieve it. So, yeah, let's get to that. Alright guys, now I'm going to show you how to do it. So you have your rod. Now what you're going to do, simply don't chuck it out there, because it's just not good to chuck it out there. It's going to get all tangled up and stuff. So what you're going to do, don't roll cast either, let it be real. Simply like that. You go out there pretty far, but you like that. Don't retrieve it straight. The best way to do it, I found, is a